Howdy, ladies, gentlemen, and other distinguished guests. Welcome back to my channel, or hi if this is your first time. I did not take that into consideration, but it makes sense. Anyhow, I'm getting off topic. Welcome. I'm shocked I'm making another video. It's been a hot sec, but you know, I'm here. The main reason I'm making another video is because I ended up doing a full drawing on Ibis on my phone. And then I was like, oh my goodness, there's a speed draw feature. I might as well make a video. What do you know? So yeah, and now we have our gorgeous Ibis paint splash on my drawing. But you know what? We can deal with it. It's on the part I don't like that much anyhow. But one downside from using Ibis, that's other than the splash mark, is that oh my gosh, my brain's running so slow. I'm sorry. That instead of showing me undoing and redrawing, like you get to see when I use sketches on my iPad, it just pauses for a really long time. So my 5-minute video has been edited down to like 2 minutes. So if my drawing looks a lot slower, then that's because I had to slow down the speed draw. Also, sorry if you hear noises in the background. That is my dog Roxy being a bit of a explorer. Anyhow, what am I drawing? That's a great question that I'm sure you didn't ask. This is a character I made up while I was in Zagar. So for a bit of background, there's this video I really like by another artist that I can't remember the name of right now, but it's called Werewolf. You know it if you've seen it. But in said video, the person the video follows, when they get angry, they turn into a wolf. And that, as the edgy teen I am, that resonated with me. So whenever I get angry, I like feel very violent, and like how like kind of when they turn into the wolf. So I wanted to make like a character that kind of reflects me when I'm angry. And so this character, October, I'm not sure if the name has come up yet. I'm not sure how I'm editing this, but October is the character's name. They are a shapeshifter, and they turn it into all sorts of animals, but they're kind of like studying shapeshifting, but when they get stressed or things aren't working out, stuff like that, they get these like really violent urges, and then they shapeshift and go sicko mode. It's pretty edgy. But you know what? That's what we live for here. Edginess. I keep getting distracted by the pattern in the carpet. I am sorry. This is what existing does to a man, I swear. But this is October. I had some thoughts about their design while I was drawing. One, I was thinking it'd be really neat if... Oh man, I should have put patches in the hat. Do I want to have patches in the hat? Could I execute patches in the hat? Usually when I add patches, it looks a little wonky, but I'm getting off topic. For the hat, I thought that in this world, witchhood, or kind of like, you know, just using magic in general, using magic in general is a very familial thing. You kind of pass it on from person to person, and if you don't have a family, then usually you like find a family or friends who can teach you about it, but it's very connected with others. In most parts of getting ready to go off to witch or shape-shifting school, whatever it is, I'm not fully concrete with it yet. It would be like a whole family activity. You do it with everyone, you know? And I figured that October, in this instance, would have made their hat with their grandmother, because, you know what, I just liked the image of October, someone with an old lady. I didn't have too many thoughts. I just went, oh my goodness, that'd be so neat. And their staff would probably have a very similar story. Maybe they found it in the woods while hiking with a family member, something roughly along the lines. And I thought that they would definitely be studying shape-shifting. They're like an apprentice shapeshifter, you know? They're learning how to shapeshift and stuff like that. But they're also a witch in general. So they don't just shapeshift, but also they'd be kind of like with druid-like sort of magic. And when I say druid, I mean it in like the D&D sort of sense, and not in like any other magic system sort of sense, or mythology. I don't know all the connotations that come with saying druid. But not only do they like shapeshift into animals, I've considered maybe having them shapeshift into different humans, but I'd probably mostly be staying within animals, which is shocking for me, because usually my favorite part of shapeshifting is the identity crisis of being able to turn into other humans. But that is not what we're focusing on here today. So along with that shapeshifting, they can also use like maybe their staff for more nature-orientated attacks. I thought one neat thing they could do is maybe they can like have their staff grow roots, and maybe it can form like a kind of force field sort of thing or something like that. I don't have it totally thought out. The whole staff design, I just really wanted to make a staff out of wood, and then like I went, what if I added branches? And then what if I added another branch? And then what if I added another? You let me get started on trees, and I never stop. You might be thinking, wow, Fall, you sure don't have a lot of patterns on your drawings. I know. Or I don't know if you're thinking that, but I'm thinking it. And the reason why is because I can't get myself to do patterns. They're too repetitive. They take too long. I'm not a patient one. Even sometimes shading gets too much for me. You wonder how I draw it all. But that's why there's not too many patterns. So the more you know, I'm sure you didn't even care. Half of this is just me not knowing what to say. It's so hot down here. Oh my goodness, why is it always hot in this house? It's hardly even spring. I'm wondering if I'm going to be cutting out a lot of audio in this video, because I'm being extra rambly. But to be fair, last video, I was a bit of a rambler too. I was off my wits. Why? Because I get like 5 general ideas of what I'm gonna say, and then I'm like, okay, go! As you can see, very, very official, professional YouTube channel we got here. I plan to make the big bucks. I'm going to quit my job, which I do not have, so I can fully pursue YouTube full-time. I expect to make $1 million within a day, guys. Get it going. What do you mean you're not sharing it with all your friends? Go, share it! I don't even know if my videos are long enough to be, or like meet the proper qualifications. I think I need more videos than this to make money from my videos, but I don't know how any of that works. Cause like the most views I've ever gotten on a video were like 20, maybe 30. But I'm rambling. I'm a rambler, guys. You come to my channel so you can listen to me make no sense for roughly 10 to 5 minutes plus. So, thank you for coming to listen to me ramble. I don't think I have anything more to say on October. Oh, wait, I do have one more thing. October, their name, very inspired. It's a month. Months are the best words for names. You can't really go wrong because they're just already really swagger. That's how they got applied to months. The only one that is a little bit goofy to use is March. It has the same problem as spring has, which is why you never meet anyone with the name spring. In that it already appears in the English language, in other things, like I march around or I spring to my feet. It doesn't work just using it as a name. Not like how you can with October or February. Woo, woo, woo. Well, one day I'm gonna have one OC named after each month. I'm telling ya. So yeah. October is... Oh, also, with October's age, they are 17. I've decided, executive decision, that they would be going off to these fancy dancy schools at 17 years old. They're leaving schooling 1 year early, and probably with these fancy dancy schools, you'd be in them for 2 to 3 years. So basically, it's early set off to college, but your first year at the fancy dancy school, you would be doing mostly normal high school classes. This would probably be relatively close to modern times, so you still gotta learn your maths and your sciences, although with a magical flat, but they'd probably already be there because I'm not gonna have like magic be a hidden thing. It'd basically be like a Kiki's Delivery Service thing, and to be fair, part of the things that inspired me to make this was a comic on Tumblr that used Kiki's Delivery Service for inspiration. So, like... Okay. Now I think I'm done rambling. Thank you for coming. I don't know if I keep filming these when I'm too tired or if I'm just in a constant state of too tired, so I'm more disorganized. Maybe I should start writing a script, but I don't have anything meaningful to say to you. All I have to say is, look at my dumb art. Don't you think it's dumb and neat? Woo! I have a grand total of 2 marbles and a cobweb in my head. I saw a spider today and I murdered him because he wouldn't get on the Tupperware lid. Wow. Okay, I need to stop myself before I go any further. Okay. I'm done now. Thank you for coming, my fellow tisms. By the way, I'm aware that not all my audience is autistic and probably, like, none of them are. I'm probably the one here, but, like, bye, see ya.